Hey guys, I'm Katie Hayford and this is The Scoop. The hashtag #DeleteUber began trending on Twitter this weekend following President Trump's executive ban on immigration. The New York Taxi Workers Alliance, which is mostly comprised of immigrant and Muslim workers, protested the ban by stopping all services to and from the airport. Uber stepped in, tweeting that their usual surge pricing to New York's JFK airport would be turned off. Protesters took the sudden announcement as Uber taking advantage of their strike and began using the hashtag to voice their opinion. Uber's CEO, Travis Kalanick, later sent out an email saying that the company will compensate their drivers who are affected by Trump's ban. On Sunday night, Auburn alumna Octavia Spencer was one of the big winners at the 23rd Screen Actors Guild Awards. Spencer, who previously won 2 Actors for her role in The Help, was a part of the 20th Century Fox film Hidden Figures, starring Taraji P. Henson and Janelle Monáe, when the cast won the top prize of Best Ensemble in a Film. Spencer was also individually nominated for her role in the film as a computer programmer, Dorothy Vaughan. Students use Instagram to post all of their best moments online, but a new take on the social media app has them using it in a different way.
I'm sure you've heard of the latest social media craze, a Finsta. A Finsta is a fake Instagram account or a second Instagram account used for sharing silly pictures, inside jokes, rants, or anything not meant for everyone who follows your real Instagram account. It's a place to put your guard down and not worry about what people will think. I went around and asked students on Auburn's campus of what they thought about this new craze.
I think they're funny. I think the bios are funny. I think their pictures are funny. And I think a Finsta, even though it's called a fake Instagram, it's like the real them. Because on Instagram, like, you filter everything and, like, you edit everything and you, like, try to make your life, like, look like it is on Instagram, but it's not. It's just, well, that's just one moment of your life. So I think Finsta is the real you. It's your day-to-day life.
Finsta to me is like just like it's a way to express yourself without like everyone judging you, because the only people that like follow you are like your friends. So it's just like everyone that gets your sense of humor. So it's just like a way to express yourself without having to like fake it on Instagram. You know what I mean?
That I love like embarrassing ones where people are like making fun of themselves, but when you like start hurting other people with it, that's when it's bad. You know? Yeah. It can be a platform for cyberbullying.
And there you have it, the truth behind the Finsta. This is Caroline Scott reporting live, Eagle Eye News, Channel 6.
And if you're looking for something to do this week, happening tomorrow night, the Auburn Diamond Dolls will be hosting a benefit night at the Chipotle on Magnolia Avenue. Proceeds from the event go to benefit the Miracle League baseball team. That event is from 5 to 9 p.m. Plus, the Jewel Collins Smith Museum will be hosting a screening of Mango Dreams. It is part of the tour of independent filmmakers. The event begins at 5 p.m. Thursday at the Art Museum. The event is free and open to the public. HBO College is presenting an exclusive premiere of screening the show Girls. All students are invited to the free showing on Wednesday, February 8th. It will air the series last season in Telfair Pete Theater, room 128 at 5:30 in the evening. Food and beverages will be provided. That's all I have for this week's entertainment news. Up next, we'll hear from the Weekly Sweep panel about what goes on behind the scenes of The Bachelor. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Channel 6.
This text that I'm about to send will cost me my life. Not only my life, but also my brother's life. Sorry, little bro, but I'm running late and I really want to know when the party ends.
In our own little way, each of us craves connection. It's not always easy to pinpoint, but you can feel it. What we need is somewhere to unwind and explore, somewhere where expressing our personalities is a delicious journey. Imagine a place that treats your taste buds to new possibilities, a fresh retreat from normal, where you don't order food, you inspire flavor. A place where the toppings you choose can express your character, and the only thing more important than quality ingredients is someone to share them with. Pizza doesn't just bring out our favorite flavors, it brings out our favorite personalities. And with over 78 billion possible pizza combinations at Pieology, we invite you to express your own. Just bring your imagination. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey guys, welcome to the Weekly Sweep. We are back this semester with Jayla, William, Kennedy, and I'm Charles Lee. So we're going to jump right into our topics. Jayla, what do you have for us?
Okay, so everyone knows that the Oscars is like the biggest award ceremony of the year.
Accurate.
And the SAG Awards, which is one of the many award shows leading up to the Oscars, just gave us a lot of upsets. Like, everyone knew who was probably going to win the Oscar, and the biggest upsets came in Best Actor, Lead Actor, which was against basically the front runners was Denzel Washington and Casey Affleck. Casey was nominated for Manchester by the Sea, and he's literally have won every single award he's been nominated for, except for the SAG Awards. And people are just like, is Denzel going to win the Oscar? So that race got really close. And because Denzel's not nominated for a BAFTA, which is like the British Oscars,
Gotcha.
we don't know who's about to take home the Oscars. And in Best Lead Actress, Emma Stone won for La La Land at the SAG Awards, but her close race is still like, Natalie Portman's coming for her for Jackie, and there's a French actress, I can't remember her name, but she won the Golden Globe. So we just don't know who is about to take home Best Lead Actress. My money's still on Emma Stone because La La Land was like the biggest hit of the entire year. And Viola Davis won again at the SAG Awards and the Golden Globes, basically everywhere. So she is the most likely to win Best Supporting Actress in a movie. And this will be her first Oscar win if she does win it, but her third nomination, also making her the first Black actress to be nominated for 3 Academy Awards. So it's going to be a great night for the Oscars and Best Supporting Actor. The SAG Awards, they who won? Mahershala Ali won, but you know, it's really close. Like, this is probably one of the closest years that the categories have been for the Oscars.
So at least we're seeing diversity this year in the Oscars.
Yes, the
That's a big
Oscars
deal.
are like melanin a lot. There's a lot of melanin in the Oscars this year. So, you know, Oscars not so white anymore. But it's whatever. I'm just excited. And I think it's February 26th, I believe, but also the Grammys are before that. So
many award shows.
So many award shows.
Rapidly approaching.
Yes.
All right, William.
All right, and so in the music world, we've got Ed Sheeran has like come out of, I guess, hiding. He said, I think, towards the end of 2015, 2015, that he'd be gone for a year, and then came back, I think, almost exactly a year later. Someone said to announce his new album, which is called Divide, or Division, maybe. It's got a division symbol on it, because that's how we name albums these days.
Right.
But it's projected to have a March 3rd release, which is really soon. I mean, that's like, that gave us, like, not a whole lot of time to, prepare. So, I mean, it's great, though. Ed Sheeran's music's great. I'm a big fan of his. He dropped, I think, 2 new music videos also? Yes. So, in the meantime, on a similar note, we've also got the Gorillaz, who are a big UK band who came out of a 6-year retirement to drop a new anti-Trump song. Now, this has obviously been receiving a lot of flack, but it's definitely a topic of discussion. Stirring the pot a little bit.
Our British artists.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What are they doing? I gotta say, though, Shape of You is still stuck in my head. I
Oh my God, yeah, it's
love
great.
it. Castle on the Hill is a little different.
I love Castle on the Hill because it's a story. And in the video, the guy who plays younger Ed Sheeran looks just like him.
Oh,
it's
there
like,
you go.
Did you have a kid?
Right? All right, Kennedy.
All right, you guys, so I have the latest scoop on 2 different Hollywood couples. So first, I'm going to be talking about The Weeknd and Selena Gomez, because if you guys don't know, they are a couple now, which was a little bit surprising because I did not expect them to be together. But they have been out and about. Paparazzi has been taking tons of pictures of them, especially of them showing lots of PDA. So that's interesting. But there's also a little bit of drama with them because if you guys don't know, The Weeknd used to date Bella Hadid, and they were together for about 1.5 years, and they broke up recently in November. And so right after the news came out that Selena Gomez and The Weeknd are dating, she unfollowed Selena Gomez on Instagram.
Oh.
So a little bit of drama there because, they were, Selena Gomez and Bella Hadid are a part of Taylor Swift's crew.
Right.
And so they weren't best friends, but they were still friends. So it was like, did Selena Gomez break girl code? Like, did she kind of stir the pot a little bit?
How
I
does
think
Taylor
she did.
feel about it?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she won't speak out on it.
Probably.
But another thing going on with that also is that they recently were spotted in Venice, Italy together, The Weeknd and Selena Gomez. So it seems like they're kind of moving fast, but apparently sources are saying that they're moving slow and that The Weeknd has always had a thing for Selena. So
How could you not? Have you seen her?
She's gorgeous.
Selena while you're with Bella Hadid. Whatever.
So that'll be really interesting. I'm trying to see if it's a publicity stunt because I'm wondering if they're going to collab together and make music together.
I hope so.
I'd be down for
Could
that.
definitely make her music better.
Yeah. All right, and then last but not least, my favorite Hollywood couple, which is Jay-Z and Beyonce. Beyonce recently, today, announced on Instagram that she is pregnant with twins. So Blue Ivy will be having brother or sister, or two sisters, two brothers, you never know. But I'm really excited to see what they look like, and I feel like there's going to be such a talented family, so congratulations to Beyonce for that.
When we all find out, we all started guessing what their names would be, and my guesses were Purple Tulip and White Rose.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh.
That would be cool, because it would be like a theme, so.
Let's go with that. Beyonce, listen to Jayla. She is your source for all things names. All right, so moving on with our discussion on love, The Bachelor. One of my all-time favorite shows. I just can't get enough of it. Nick is our current Bachelor, but the thing I always want to know about the show is what goes on behind the scenes, because it looks like this perfect romance on television, but there's more to it. And one of the past Bachelors, Ben Higgins, and his now fiance, Lauren Bushnell, did a very tell-all article where they just kind of explained some of the different things that happen, like the casting process, the food they eat, and the fact that they can't have any technology when they're on the show. So basically, if you agree to be on the show, if you're a contestant, they lock you up inside of the mansion or the hotel, wherever you're staying, and you're not allowed to have a cell phone, you're not allowed to have magazines, you're not allowed to have internet, and they do this so they can create conflict. And it works, because all the people sit around in the house and they talk about Nick. And in fact, if you find yourself not talking about Nick or the current Bachelor, they stop you. The producers come in and they say, no, let's start talking about this. So they make them talk about whoever the love interest is. They make them create drama and conflict for the ratings. And then on top of that, Lauren Bushnell said in the interview that when they'd get bored, they'd have to play board games because there's nothing else they can do at the house. Oh, wow. In addition to that, I thought the food thing was really interesting. So they have to cook for themselves. So if you don't know how to cook, you're kind of screwed. But she said a lot of times the other contestants who do know how to cook will pitch in, help out, and they'll all make dinner for each other. But there's also one producer on the show who's an ex-chef, and he loves to cook for them as well.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. So many behind-the-scenes facts. I could go on for hours, but we don't have time for that. But basically, just know that being on The Bachelor is a bit larger of a commitment than you would think.
That sounds scary to me.
It reminds me of America's Next Top Model, and all the models were in the house, and they had like the one phone to talk with.
I know, yeah,
That's
terrifying.
awkward.
Yeah, you can't contact anyone for 3 months. Oh. And if you become the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, you are kind of getting paid for what you're doing, but you're getting paid whatever it would be at your previous job. So Ben said, don't go into the show thinking you're going to make any money, because if you have a crappy job, you're going to make the same amount of money there that you do here. But you get to travel the world. So I think it kind of makes up for it. Right? All right, well, if you'd like to join the discussion, follow us on Twitter @EagleEyeTV and tweet us using the hashtag #WeeklySweep. Thanks for watching, and War Eagle.
War Eagle.